last week on Adam's weight cut journey. For the next 12 weeks, I'm gonna get shredded, losing my dad bod, getting ready for the bub that's on the way.
176 pounds. Body fat at 20.8%.
Hey guys, it's day 2 of the 12-week weight cut. Yesterday I weighed in at 176, 175.4. So 175.4 pounds, 20.6% body fat, and 58.5% water. Morning Fit fam, we're on day 3 of the weight cut. Time to weigh in. 174.4. 174.4, 20.4% body fat, and 58.7 water weight. Good morning guys, it's day 3. A little earlier than usual. But anyway, 173 pounds, 20.2% body fat, 78.8 water weight. Good morning guys, it's day 5 of the weight cut, so 4 days worth of eating. Off to a really good start. Time to jump on the scales and see where we're at on Friday. Boom, let's go! 172.2. Checking body fat. 20% body fat, let's go! Hey guys, it's Saturday, so it's day 6. 5 days of eating, 172.2 pounds, but it's 19.8% body fat and 59.1% water weight. So my weight is exactly the same as yesterday, but my body fat is down by 0.2%, which is awesome. So there's gonna be a point where my lean muscle mass is gonna stay on point, my body fat will drop. So being my weight is at the same and my body fat's dropped, means that I can guarantee I retained my muscle mass and maybe some water weight and carbs went into my muscles, and I've dropped body fat. The scales recognize that my body fat has dropped, but my overall weight itself is the same, which is awesome. That's a great thing, because at the end of the day, I want to drop body fat, right? Dropping body fat's going to guarantee I'm going to look more shredded. So that's really good. I'm supposed to talk more about plateaus and the difference between body weight and body fat soon, but it's a really good thing to do, is to drop. That's something that you can think about, is that if the scales are telling you that you're not losing weight, but you feel like losing weight, and you don't know your body fat, you could be deterred. But I know my body fat went down, which is freaking awesome. Let's go guys. Hey guys, it's day 7 of the weight cut. It's Sunday, 6 full days of eating. Holy smokes. 170.6 with 19.6% body fat. Let's go! That's really good. So that's down almost a full 6 pounds. That's down a full 5 pounds. Yeah, 5.4 pounds I'm down in a week. And 19.6% body fat. It dropped another 0.2% body fat. So this is like off to a flying start. Obviously tomorrow will be like a full week, like a full 7 days of eating. Today's gonna be a challenge though. I am going to a party. I'm going to our Pop's 91st birthday, where they're going to be making special meals for us. Hey guys, we're at the Sunday Carmine birthday party with Steph's grandpa. Time for me to eat my food. So I'm going to show you all the dishes that I have. So starter, we have a nice plum tomato with balsamic and olive oil. Yeah, I like it. It's a trip. Where'd you get it? Like online? Hey guys, it's day 8. So a full week of eating has been done. It's Monday morning, and so today will be 1 full week since I weighed in for my very first weigh-in. So let's see how I've been doing. This week's been awesome so far. Let's see what we got. 171.2 with 19.7% body fat, which is a fraction higher than yesterday. Very interesting, because yesterday's eating was the first time I ate outside of my control. I did my best to calculate the macros, but you can see that of all of the days so far, this is the only day that my weight has gone up and it hasn't tracked down, because I wasn't able to control my eating. So guys, it's been a super interesting week and an awesome start to the 12-week transformation. And so I'm gonna go over some of the stats from this week. So when I started this week, I was 176 pounds with 20.8% body fat, which when you do the calculation, 20.8% of 176 means I started off with 36.6 pounds of fat, or fat mass, and then by the end of the week, I ended up at 171.2 pounds with a body fat of 19.7, which do the calculation is going to leave me with 33.72 pounds of fat mass on the body, which means that I lost a total of 4.8 pounds. 2.8 pounds were from fat, and 2 pounds were from a combination of water, muscle, and food. So when it comes to weight loss, this week was quite aggressive, you would say. I was able to lose almost 5 pounds. At one point I was down 5.4 pounds. And something you need to consider when it gets to this point and when it comes to weight loss is your body is a crazy thing. So the first thing you have to think about is how your muscles work in your body. So your muscles are like sponges. Your muscles will absorb water and they take in carbohydrates, which are sugars, and salts, and take all that into the belly of the muscle. That's how you have a muscle. If you were to deplete yourself and dehydrate yourself, your muscles would just look like beef jerky or just dried up muscle, right? So your water weight can fluctuate from day to day. You can see my water weight did fluctuate a tiny bit each day, but water can play a huge part in how much you weigh. The other thing is that your intestinal tract is 7 feet long. In your belly, your body can store a lot of food in that intestinal tract, in your guts. You can hold a lot of poop, basically. All your crap that's in your belly can store there. So from day to day, literally depending on how much you poop a day is going to depend on how much you weigh. Because your body could be storing poop or all that excess food may not have come out the other end yet, and that all weighs something. So just like when you drink water, right? If I drink a liter, you guys know what a liter is. If I drink a cup of water, I'm gonna gain 250 grams of weight because 1 cup of water is 250 mils, which is 250 grams, and so I'm gonna weigh 250 grams more after I drink the water. But once I go throughout my day and then I pee it out, I'm gonna lose that weight again. So that weight doesn't really mean my actual weight, right? So when I weigh in every morning, I'm gonna weigh in much lower than when I weigh in at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be much heavier than what I was at the start. So how I've been doing this weight cut is that when I wake up in the morning, I get up, first thing I do is go to the bathroom. I do all my business, make sure I get everything out that I can, and then I jump on the scales. That's gonna give me the most accurate measurement. If I wake up in the morning and didn't pee and poop and then jump on the scales, I'm gonna have a big fluctuation in my weight each day because once I go and use the bathroom, it's all gonna come out, I'm gonna weigh less. So right now, like this morning I weighed in at 171. Right now if I got on the scale, I'm probably like 174, 175 pounds because today I've eaten food, I've drunk water. But by the end of the day, I would have peed a lot of water out, and in the morning when I go do a poop, I'm gonna poop it out and I'm gonna weigh less. I know it's kind of a weird thing, but that's kind of how it is, right? The other thing to talk about is where I started. So when I started this journey, I was eating about 2,100 calories a day, 2,000 to 2,100 calories a day, right? My diet itself didn't actually change. So I've been eating a plant-based diet for almost a year now. If you guys have been following us on the Instagram, you'll probably see that we eat a lot of plant-based food now. So I don't consume meat, I don't consume eggs or dairy or anything like that. It's all plant-based, so that hasn't changed. I'm also gluten-free. I don't eat any gluten. Like all the recipes on our channel are naturally gluten-free. We just don't add any gluten or use things with gluten. We use alternative things like lentil pastas or chickpeas or things like that instead of wheat. During the week, I've had basically the same thing over and over again. So every morning I have a plant-based smoothie, then I move on. The first couple of days I had a plant-based bolognese, so like a spaghetti with a red lentil penne pasta. Then you saw I made the mac and cheese. I should go a couple pictures of mac and cheese. I made a whole bunch of mac and cheese. I had mac and cheese on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then by Saturday though, I ran out of pasta, so I just had the sauce. Now the sauce itself is basically a sweet potato puree And so I was having that like a soup on Saturday, right? And it was really delicious, super nutrient dense, like it's just all vegetables pureed. Really like that. And then for snacks, I've been doing really simple things like fresh fruit. You saw I had watermelon and bananas and strawberries, medjool dates. And then I've been having peanut butter with like some rice crackers and things like that. Really simple, all plant-based, super easy to make. And yeah, if we can get 1,000 likes in this video, I'm gonna give you guys like a tour, like a day-by-day tour of everything that I make, everything that I eat, every day, every meal, every portion, exactly what it is. And yeah, we'll show you guys exactly what I'm eating. So as for my calories right now, my calories are sitting around 17 to 1800 calories. It was only a few days during the week I didn't quite hit that mark. Something I need to work on for the next couple of weeks is being more consistent with the exact amount of macros. So some days I hit 1700, some days, one day I was at 1500. I felt quite full, but I had still only eaten 1500 calories. And then some days I was eating 1900 calories. So over the week, I kind of averaged it out about 1700 calories. I'm gonna make it more consistent to try and get the same each day. And then something I'm gonna wanna work on is drinking more water. I wasn't very consistent this week with drinking a lot of water. So I'm gonna make sure I do more of that this week. Now I expect week 2 is not gonna be as aggressive as week 1. I expect that my weight will plateau out, which is totally fine. And I'm gonna start chiseling away slowly at the body fat. I don't expect my weight to go down too much. It'll probably go up between like 172 to 171 to 170, like in between that over the next week or so. And my goal is gonna be to start dropping body fat down slowly. So that's it guys for this week. If you have any questions, drop them down below. And let's go week 2 guys. The next week 2 video, the update will be next Wednesday. Stay tuned for that. Until then, namaste.